Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What up with my fellow air signs? So Aquarius, let's see what you got going on for November 2020. Now, Aquarius, some of you may be feeling a little bit judged because I'm getting the energy of people questioning why you do what you do, why you handle things a certain way. You know, what is the end game? I feel like sometimes you guys get a bad rap because people tend to think, oh, you Aquarius have attention deficit disorder, which is not completely true with everyone. Now, of course, if you have it, you have it. What Aquarius does have, where they are comparable to a lot of air signs, is that you get a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts that come through. And for some of you, you're a lot more creative with these ideas. So it's almost like I can do this, I can do that, I can do this thing over here, I can go over here and do this. Next week I can do that. The month after that, you already have some things planned out. So a lot of people tend to think that you guys don't focus, and it's not exactly that. It's just that you have a lot of things that come to you that you may be passionate about or that you want to do. So some of you could be dealing with the energy where people are kind of like, okay, what is your end game? What is the plan? What are you trying to do? Now, here's the thing. If you know what the plan is, stick to the plan. It's not up to you to have to explain yourself to other people if they don't get it. Now, if you are a little bit lost and you feel like you need to reach out for some type of help or you need to work on your focus, then definitely do that. But I do get issues with a little bit of a judgment coming from people towards you. Now, for a few of you, this could be you, you're an air sign, so this could be you also judging other people. But I do feel for a few that this is definitely people coming at you. Why are you doing this? Why are you drinking this much? Why are you getting tattoos? Why are you working the job that you're working? And it's completely up to you if that's what you want to do. I do feel for a few of you that you are going to be going back to school. There's something with education where spirit is like, you need to continue your education to make more money. So if you've been on the fence about taking that class or taking that course or getting that certification, a lot of you are going to realize that you're stagnant, that you need to do it, because we're living in a world right now where, you know, the high school education used to be the thing. Then it was, okay, you could get a job with your associates. Then, you know, it's like, okay, you definitely have to have your bachelor. Now you're going up with people who have masters, you know, and people that are getting their PhDs. So some of you are going to be realizing that your education level may be limiting you and you have to go up a step with it. Or either you need to get certified. This could be learning something new. A few of you, if you're teaching, this could be getting certified to teach within the new year to renew your contract. Some of you may be teaching spiritual classes or something that has to do with creativity. I keep getting a lot of things with art and painting. Some of you may be doing something like that. So I will say that you're either going to be taking classes or you're going to be teaching classes. Aquarius, you guys have to really watch out that you are not allowing people to manipulate you, because I feel like the energy of some of you are doing things that you don't want to do. It's like, oh, I don't really want to do it, but yeah, I'll do it for you. No, that's not the direction I want to go, but if you really want me to do it, I'll do it. If you have drawn that line in the sand, you need to stand really, really strong with it, Aquarius, because I feel like some of you are being pushed into situations where you're doing things that you don't want to do. Some of you, this could be within your job. Some of you in your relationship. A few, I'm even getting something with sexual things. So here's the thing. If it ain't your thing, you know what? I'm out. Sometimes when people literally push you past your boundaries, it becomes a very abusive situation. So be really careful that you're not allowing someone to abuse you, because that's what they want, but it's not what you're into, okay? Some of you could even be feeling trapped when it comes to situations like that because it's not something that you feel comfortable with. I do get a lot of spiritual growth for you guys. So some of you, if you're very clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, claircognizant, I feel like you're going to have some things that are opening up. So your mediumship may be opening up. You may be seeing things. Some of you may be hearing things. You may be even feeling things more clearly. I will say pay attention and trust your gut. If spirit is showing you something, definitely go with it, especially if it has to do with people. Some of you definitely could be struggling with jobs or trying to find jobs. COVID-19 for a few people is not making it really easy. So I feel like there's going to be some delays. That could be where your education comes in, where it's like, okay, I want a job, but maybe it's not working for me, or this job is not paying enough. So now I need to elevate a little bit so that I can move towards that next level. so I can make more money. Be open to the process and be open to the guidance that's coming in from spirit. Because I do feel like you have opportunity coming in, but it may be some delays with it, or you may have to raise your skill set so that you can go into this. I am getting a few that some of you are dealing with somebody who's a player, they're a cheater, whether it's female or male, a foolio or fooliette. Some of you are dealing with somebody that literally is trying to play you, and it's like, I'm here for you, but then when you call them, they can't come over, or when you go to their house, you may even catch them with somebody else. I do get some conflict coming in, so it could be general. It's a general read. This could be you, this could be them. You could have somebody that shows up at your house or your job and you're with someone else, or vice versa. You think you're in a relationship with someone, you show up at their house and then you realize there's somebody else there. You know what? Don't put hands on anybody. It's not worth going to jail, because for a few of you, I feel like you possibly could be getting in a position where if there's cheating or something going on, there's something that may come to light. Some of you may be with a person that you think they don't know what you're doing, and they do, or vice versa. You could be with someone and you're like, I know they're cheating. They think I don't know. So there's something where if you're with a partner, you may have a partner that purposely is kind of playing along with the game. They know what you're doing, but they don't want to say anything because maybe they don't want the conflict of ending a relationship or a divorce. Some of you are settling for situations that maybe are not productive or could be unhealthy for you. Especially if this person loves you, somebody might be giving you chance after chance after chance because they don't want to be alone, or they don't want to divorce you. Vice versa, this could be you doing the same thing where you're looking at somebody and going, I know you're no good, but I'm going to stay with you because I love you, or I don't want to be alone. Be really careful that you're not holding on to a relationship or a situation because of a fear of being alone. Because some of you, there may be a push point where the third party comes in and you have to deal with this person, or there could be some conflict that comes out of it. Because I do get legal action for some of you now. This could be arrested for some type of domestic violence, or this could be arrested for some type of altercation. So be really careful. And Aquarius, if you're doing something in the dark, you might want to come clean with it, especially if somebody has your information where they can, contact your significant other. So be really, really careful. Whew, that was heavy, Aquarius. Let me see. Let's get into these cards. I definitely feel like there's some travel that's coming in for you guys. Some of you are going to be getting hit with new opportunities for a job. Some of you are struggling with addictions, whether this is food, drugs, alcohol, sex. Excuse me, Aquarius. You may have to deal with this issue, or it could be coming to life. If not you, this could be somebody that you're with. Aquarius. I will say pay attention to health issues. Let's see, we got 8 of Swords, because I'm getting some of you may be dealing with sickness. This could be COVID. This could be a couple of different things. If you feel ill, definitely go get checked out at the doctor, Aquarius. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but if you are having any type of pains or any type of difficulty with your health, please go get checked out. For some of you, this may end up being a little bit serious than what you think. Okay, we have 7 of Coins. Death card, the Sun, Page of Cups, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 5 of Coins, the Lovers, 8 of Coins, the Hierophant, 10 of Coins, King of Wands, Justice, and last card, 4 of Wands. So some of you definitely could be preparing for a wedding or an engagement. There could be some celebration that's coming in. A few of you might even be going to the Justice of the Peace to make this happen. So maybe you had a big wedding plan and now you're realizing I can't do this, or I'm not going to be able to include everybody I want, or I'm not going to be able to do it the way that I want to do it. So some of you could be eloping or going to a justice of a peace to get a marriage. For a few of you, this could be somebody who's renewing vows or they're getting married later in life. For some of you, you could have some type of big anniversary coming in, whether this is your anniversary or you're celebrating a parent's anniversary. There is going to be some celebration that's coming in. Now, let's get into the first card. Aquarius, we got 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is feeling trapped in a situation. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I have so much stuff going on, but I can't get out of this feeling or this box. 8 of Swords literally is self-imposed bondage, which means that spirit is not holding you back. People are not holding you back. Your mindset is the one that's holding you back. A lot of times in life, we get into this. Everybody goes into this mode or this phase at some point where it's like, I'm scared. I have doubts. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I need to be going with this. So I feel for a few of you, you may be struggling with this issue of, I know I need to move forward, but I'm not really sure how. I will say with this, if you feel like you are stuck, some of you are going to be reaching out to someone for advice. Possibly this could even be therapy for a few of you, because I feel like somebody's like, I'm trying, and nothing is not moving forward. Sometimes this is literally being trapped in your mind. There could be even a little bit of an issue with depression that's going into it. Some of you are in environments, I'm sorry, you guys, that you don't want to be into. And there's a move that's coming in, or there's a change to an environment that may give you your freedom. If you're dealing with a house or an apartment or something that is no longer working for you, some of you are going to find yourself moving to a new place, especially if you're having any type of issues. I don't see the Tower card where there's a problem with structure. So for some of you, this could be the energy of people that you're around. Some of you may be doing some remodeling or some things in your house where you're making it bigger, or you're expanding, or you're doing something. If you have big property, you could be thinking about, okay, I need to put this here, or I need to do something there to expand or grow it. I get something with claustrophobic, being too closed in. So for some of you, if you have roommates and things like that, you could be looking into your own place. Or if you're living in an environment that's not working, some of you are going to go ahead and walk away from it because it's not conducive to your health or where you want to go. Now, with the 7 of Cups, a lot of times when I look at this card, this is somebody who has the potential to make money, but maybe they don't see. Let me get it in this box and get that glare off of it. This person is being offered money, but they're not really taking advantage of the money that's coming at them, because where we talked in the intro, your mind is already on the next idea, or I need to do this. This could be somebody who's having a hard time either finding a job, keeping a job. This could even be somebody who's an entrepreneur and they're not growing their business the way they want. And it could be that you're undercutting yourself, where you're not charging enough, or there is something going on with the demographics. You're not reaching out to the right people, or you may even have the skill set to expand and make this business better, but you're caught up in other thoughts about other things. You're distracted, so you're not bringing everything into this business that you want. The dog is looking at this person and saying, look, somebody's offering you money, take it. But the woman is somewhere else where she's thinking about, oh, the next best thing, or I can do this next, or I can promote or market. For some of you, it is as simple as promoting and marketing a business. But for a few of you, this could be literally undercutting or lowballing yourself, where you're not bringing things in. For a few of you, you could honestly be worried about a business not doing well, because we have, let me get it up here, we have the Death card, which sometimes is an ending coming to a business, where somebody might be thinking about shutting down or closing a business or an aspect of a business because they don't feel like they're getting everything that they need. For some of you, you may be questioning yourselves, or there may even be some doubts. There could even be this feeling of feeling trapped in a business that is not making any money, or either being trapped in a job where there's no growth. So I do feel like some of you might be looking at, do I need to get a new job? Do I need to restructure my business? Do I need to do something different to bring the money in? Which is really good, because you're putting a thought process into it, which is like, I need to do something. I need to do something to move this forward, or if it's not working, I need to shut this part down and restructure and come back. For some of you, I feel like you are. I feel like you're going to restructure your business and come back. For a few of you, there could be some health issues where you need some help. Some of you could be dealing with caretaking a person. A A few of you could definitely be dealing with some type of physical setback that is making it hard for you to do what you need to do for your business. I get that there's somebody who, especially with this older woman in this card, could be an older woman or an older male, maybe dealing with some limitations with their body when it comes to being able to work or do their job or run the business the way they used to. And y'all, literally 10 years ago, and I'm a massage therapist and I do massages, facials, and I have a ton of businesses that feel like they're popping out, spiritual businesses and everything. But the massage business, 10 years ago, I used to be able to do a cartwheel over a table, come back, drop an elbow, twerk a little bit, then, flip you over, rub your neck, pop your neck. And I mean, you can ask some of my clients. It was insane. Now, it takes me 15 minutes to put a leg up on the table and then hoist myself on the table. I'm 53, so I'm moving slow. And it's like, what the fuck, man? I still feel like I got it. But the body is like, nah, the knees say we don't bend like that no more. The back is like, nah, you can't jump. You got to ease on the table now. And for some people, I'm just like, you know what, screw it. Can't get up there. Let's do the best we can do right here. Some of you could be dealing with that energy, and it's okay. I get it. But it's like the joints, like a car. We start to get old, things get a little bit rusty. You got to loosen things up to keep it going. So some of you may be feeling that energy, and you may have to pull back and restructure your business, which means bring somebody else in that can do the physical aspect of it, where you still putting in your thought process and running it the way you want to run it. Ain't no shame in the game if you have to do that. For some of us, we just have to kind of, instead of booking 8 massages like I used to back to back, I'm down to 4 now. So, it's like, okay, this is what I can do comfortably and still get up in the morning and move. All right, so that's my 2 cents in it if you're going through it. I do feel like for a lot of you, if you're worried about a business, especially something that you're working on, the Sun card is showing that you're still moving towards success. Like I say, you may end up restructuring something. For some of you, I feel like that you possibly could be planning a vacation to somewhere sunny. This could be a road trip. Some of you are actually getting on a plane. Some of you will be traveling with either your children, or there could be a younger person that you're going with. Some of you are connecting with a person. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces. I do get fire also, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, where you're going on a trip together. You may be connecting with someone where there is a little bit of an age difference. If not, this could be you and your children taking some type of trip. Now, I do get possibly too, some of you could be dealing with a younger person that will be moving. This is either moving out of your house. This could be somebody who's going away from school or going away for a job, and they may be like, I need you to come in with your truck or your muscles. Remember, if you're older, take your Ben gauge just in case you need it. But for some of you, you could be helping a younger person get settled in something else. This could be a person who's getting a new apartment or a house, and they may need your help. Now, for a few of you, you definitely have some conflict that's going to be coming in. We got the 9 of Wands, and then we got 5 of Wands. 9 of Wands is, let me get it up here. 9 of Wands is somebody who's feeling like I'm beat up. There could be gossip that's going on around. People could be talking about you behind your back. You could be feeling like you're constantly having to defend yourself with people. You may have a group of people that maybe you're trying to get in with in the clique, and they don't want to let you in. So some of you may be having some issues with people around you. This could be work conflict, family conflict, friends conflict. The reason that I feel like my voice keeps going in and out is that some of you may not be saying things that you need to say. The conflict is there, and maybe you don't want it. So you could be dealing with the energy of either you feel like it's not your battle, or you really don't want to argue with these people. Now, we got multiple people in both cards. So some of you, this could be a work situation where you're dealing with coworkers. For some of you, this is family. Be really careful, you guys. If you have volatile or hostile people that you deal with on Thanksgiving, bring your to-go plate. That's what I do. I bring my to-go plate. I'm good. I'm eating. The moment that it breaks out and I don't want anything to do with it, I put my little plate, the top on my plate. I love y'all. I see y'all on Christmas. Sometimes I even pray and spray Florida water on me before I even go in the house, because I already know the demons are going to be there. So if you're dealing with that energy, some of you need to prepare for it. But I do feel like this is conflict. And it's because somebody's going to say something that is inappropriate, or they're going to cross boundaries with you. And some of you may try to be quiet about this, but then you're eventually going to have to say something. For a few of you, I feel like this could even be with a relationship where there's something coming in and you may be asking somebody something, they get defensive, and next thing you know, there's an argument. Like, okay, all I did was ask you where you were going. So this person goes over. This could be somebody coming to you, like, why are you doing this or whatever, and next thing you know, you're sitting over there screaming at each other because you feel like it's none of their business. For some of you with this Two of Cups, it is going to be a spouse or a significant other. You could be dealing with somebody who you feel like is shady, sneaky. Somebody might be wanting to confront you. For a few, definitely this is a family member or a family person that is maybe problematic. I keep getting somebody that wants to keep starting something. Some of you, because the Page of Cups is underneath, could be having issues with your children where you're not seeing eye to eye. There could even be some type of distance between you and your kids because they don't connect with you anymore. And that happens when kids become adults. Some of you could be dealing with a 13 to a 20, I want to say mid-20s. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who is in that age range that just feels like, I'm an adult. I'm going to do what I want to do. You can't tell me anything. If you are a parent, some of you are going to be hurt or disappointed by this. There's children. It happens. Sometimes you just got to give them their space and let them go through it. You love them from afar. But I feel for a few of you, definitely it could be something that has to happen with children. For a few of you, though, this is going to be a spouse. And I feel like it possibly could be over money. So you could be fighting with children over money. Let me get in the center here. Could be fighting with children over money or them asserting themselves. And my thing is, if you over 18 and you talking to me crazy, you got to go. You got to go. You can't be here because it's my place, because I pay the bills. I'm the boss. What is that? I pay the cost to be the boss? So some of you may be struggling with that, where you're having somebody in your environment that they're not financially taking care of themselves. They're not putting in. For some, this is children. For others, this could be a roommate. For a few of you, this could even be a partner where it's like you're putting in, and it's unreciprocated. Some of you may even be feeling like you're not carrying your load, and maybe there's some issues with money. You want to keep spending money, but you're not bringing money in. So I do feel like there's whatever is coming into this, probably talk it out first. If you don't talk it out, then you're going to end up where it comes into conflict with somebody because there's an issue with money going out faster than what it's coming in. Some of you may be dealing with a person who's not paying money back, or they're not paying at all. So whether this is a roommate, family member, or a partner, some of you may be having an issue with it. Now, we have the Justice card on top of it. Some of you could possibly be taking somebody to court because they owe you money. This could be because of a car accident, because we have an accident in the back. For some of you, this could be because of a roommate situation. For a few others, this could be because gossip. You loaned somebody some money and they went and told people, oh, screw this person, I'm not going to pay them back or whatever. And you feel a little bit beat up. And if it is a family member, friend, co-worker, some of you are going to end up taking this person to court. I do feel like there's some type of payment or settlement that's going to be coming to you guys. Now, we have the 8 of Coins next to the Hierophant. The 8 of Coins is normally learning something, teaching something, going back to school, expanding education. The Hierophant tends to be religious or spiritual. Now, if you look at it, both these people are in some type of classroom setting where they're showing someone or teaching. So this could be sharing knowledge. Some of you could be taking some type of skill set class. A few others are going to find yourself taking some type of religious class. There is something with knowledge, spiritual knowledge, that is being shared. So if you have an interest in it, tarot readings, spell work, meditation, whatever it is that you're interested in, I feel like a few of you are going to be putting some money and some time into it. This could be also connecting with a mentor or somebody to help you. Now, if it's not on the spiritual level, some of you may have a very special skill set that you teach, and you're bringing people in. There could be a very religious or spiritual connection to what you teach. For some of you, this could be meditation. I have a friend that teaches, what is it? It's martial arts. I do have a friend that teaches jiu-jitsu, but I have a couple of friends that I want to say kung fu or karate. What is it? I I think it's some type of Brazilian art form, but martial arts. But whatever it is, he puts a very spiritual component on it because there's meditation and prayers before the class. Some of you might be incorporating this into your teaching. For a few others, you definitely are the student. You're taking in classes, you're learning more. If you are a teacher, I feel like there's going to be some travel that comes in for you 2021. Now we got 10 of coins. There's money that is coming your way, and it could be because of your skill set, something that you learned. Remember in the beginning I said education opens the door for you. So for a few of you, this could be you teaching classes, or literally you could be completing your education that brings in more money. I do get celebrations coming through for you guys, so there may be some decisions with the Lover's card. Let me get it over here. You could be trying to decide if you want to teach, if you are going to open up yourself to this education, if you're going to take these classes. I will say when it comes to things like this, whether you're going to school or teaching, there is money attached to it. This could be getting a job where there's on-the-job training. Some of you are going to be putting yourself in a position where you're using your skill set to bring in more money. Some of you are going to be upping your skill set to bring in more money. And it looks like moving from a place of lack, because we're moving from 5 of coins. Let me do it this way. Everything is reversed on this laptop. You're moving from a place of lack to a place where you have more financial gain that's coming in. For a few of you, this could be a settlement. This could be a teaching contract. This could be connecting with something where you're actually bringing some type of longevity in, where people are signing some type of paperwork or contracts to keep taking classes with you. So I do feel that there's something that's going to be coming in that brings in financial growth for you guys. A few of you are definitely dealing with a fire sign person. This person could be a part of your destiny as far as bringing in money. For some of you, this could be a person that you are married to, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, that could be bringing in some more financial gain into your home or your relationship. Let's see, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. I keep hearing do not rush love, do not push love. For some of you, you might be causing yourself to settle or connect with wrong people. I can understand feeling alone or wanting a connection, but Spirit is saying literally take your time, because there's someone coming for you, and you may have to kiss a couple of toes before this person comes. Get my glasses right. I swear I must have an ear that's lower than the other one, or either I'm just turning my head too much. Aquarius, 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 Spirit. Any other messages for Aquarius? Let's see. We definitely have walking away from a job because there's a new job that is coming in. Work partnerships are showing that some of you are going to be connecting with your spouses or co-workers and maybe creating something that is your own. So it could be 2 people deciding to walk away from a company or a job and create something that is for them. I definitely see that there's a move coming in. Some of you could be moving for a new love. Spirit is like, take your time. Make sure this is what you want to do. If you're an entrepreneur, I get the energy of a workaholic, somebody that's pushing themselves way too much. Make sure you balance, get your rest, eat right, because some of you are literally pushing too far, and it could cause some sickness or illness, and you may end up in a hospital, because I get a lot of stress about money and pushing yourself to make more money. Let's see. We definitely have self-imposed fears. It is showing that you're going to get past it, Aquarius, but you got to heal. Some of you definitely are going to be going to therapy or counseling because you need that extra help to help you get through your doubts. Now, I do see gossip, slander. So some of you have somebody who's going to be trying to push your name through the mud. This could be a coworker, because I feel like either they're losing their job behind this, or some of you may be finding out somebody's trying to get you fired by making you look really, really bad. You have new job coming in or new opportunities coming in, but I will say there's a thief or liar in the midst. Be very careful about what you share, what you talk about on your job, because somebody's listening to you. Some of you definitely have a deadbeat roommate or partner that could be living off of you. Spirit is saying you might need to sever ties with this person. I do see if you've been sick, there is healing that's coming in. The Spirit is saying, Yoda! You got to find your balance with this. So if you've been having any type of issues, please go to the doctor, because it's showing that medication, rest, time to really let your body recuperate can make a big difference. If you feel any pain, do not try to, blow it off, because for some of you, this could be serious, more serious than what you actually thought. Please, please, please take care of yourself, especially with everything going on right now. All right, Aquarius, I love you.